But what about, kids love to run around naked all the time, but what if it's the opposite? This is something I get asked all the time. Is it okay for the parents to be naked around the kids?
My mother actually did walk around naked for a while, but I think it got a little creepy when I turned 16.
Even when they're in diapers, there's no reason to be walking around naked in front of your child.
I say when you're in diapers, they can't tell the difference.
I used to take my son and give him his bath and shower with me, but once he turned 2, I'm like, not gonna happen anymore.
We all have body parts, breasts and other things, so I just feel like it should be open. There's nothing to hide from your kids. They have the same things, whether it's male or female.
So, it can vary whether, the child's a boy or a girl, and the parents are, if it's father-son, it's a lot different than father-daughter or mom-son.
You know that I'm very old-fashioned in the square. I think that in our culture, we're not living like on Tropian Island. In our culture, when a teenager has secondary sexual characteristics, hair, breast development, I don't think parents should walk around naked.
Oh, for sure.
Because
and I think
the parent can get aroused without it being something that they want to. The parent can get aroused, the youngster can get aroused, and people are going to be very embarrassed. But I do believe that some people go to nudist camps, let them have a good time. Yeah. Some people like you were in the 60s, you had a good time. I do believe that in today's world, we have to be careful, because when a mother or father get aroused by seeing their teenagers, they get very worried. And when a teenager gets aroused, I'm not saying if they open the door and the teenager takes a shower to make a big to-do over it, but I'm saying leave some privacy.
And Dr. Jim, before we move on, is there a cutoff age that you recommend?
It's probably a range. Somewhere between ages 3 and 5 is when your child is going to start just paying attention to different things. And you don't want them out in public saying, yeah, my dad likes to walk around naked, when they're 6, 7 years old.